We will draw the front view, top view and left side view of the object shown here. The front view direction is shown here by F. In the front view we are able to see this surface along with this slot at the bottom, and then we are able to see this annulus and this supporting structure of 10 mm width. Also two ribs, one rib on this side and another rib on the other side. So thickness of the base is 15 millimeters. Line 15 millimeters, or put it in ortho mode. 15 millimeters. Okay, then this is 120/60, that means 30 millimeters to the right, and up by 5 millimeters. This is the dimension. 5, and to the right by 60 millimeters, down by 5 millimeters, and to the right by 30 millimeters, up by 15 millimeters, and then all the way by 120 millimeters. That is the base. And in the base there are four holes, 5, 10, and note that these holes are located at a distance of 15 millimeters from the front end and 15 millimeters from the side ends, like this. So we'll show the holes. Line from here 15 millimeters, we come to the center line of the hole, and this is 15 millimeters axis, and to the left by 5 millimeters, down by 15 millimeters, and to the right by 10 millimeters, and up by 15 millimeters. This shows two holes, one in the front and one in the back. Similarly on this side, repeat line from here 15 millimeters and go up by 15 millimeters, to the right by 5 millimeters, down by 15 millimeters, to the left by 10 millimeters, and up by 15 millimeters. So now this line, this and this, they have to be dashed lines, hidden lines, line type hidden, close, escape. And now this line this line and this line, they have to be center lines. Properties, center line, escape. Make this match properties come out of the command. So after that base, now we have to draw this annulus first and then this support. From the right hand side, it is at a distance of 30 millimeter, and height of the center from the top of this base is 60 millimeters. So line from here 30 millimeters and go up by 60 millimeters, comma, and now circle inside 150, outside 170. So this is center, radius 25. Repeat circle this 35. Then there is a rib here which runs tangential to this there, and then there is a rib which is starting from 35 millimeters here. So line from here 35 millimeters, and then a line, it should be tangential to that, tangential. Then repeat line from this corner, it must be tangential to that. Okay, that is the front view. Now we have to draw the support here. Support line thickness is 10 millimeters, to the right by 5 millimeters, go up all the way, just draw a vertical line. Okay, and then repeat line from here to the left by 5 millimeters and go up all the way. Now trim this, 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 also this and this, and where this and this. Okay, and then remove this line. Now mark the center lines. Draw center line from here. Draw center line, cross lines like this. Escape. Okay. So that completes the front view. Now we have to draw the top view. To draw the top view, first we draw the base. Base is a rectangle of 80 by 120. Take alignment here. And then we mark that cylinder from the center here. We come to the left by 30 millimeters and then go up by total length of the cylinder is 60 millimeters. Okay, so 30 millimeters here and 35 millimeters here. 60 millimeters, 70 millimeters, 60 millimeters and 35 millimeters. That is the cylinder. Now we have to show the hidden outline of the hole. So line from here, it is 25 and down by 60, 50 millimeters, up by 60. So that is the hidden outline of the hole. Match properties of this to this and to this, and this edge here, this portion of the base edge will not be visible, so we have to make it separate and then assign properties. So first remove this line and this line, delete them, and then trim this line, then draw that line again, and then match properties of this to this. So that is the base edge. These two are hidden outlines of the hole, and then this is the edge. This edge, which is hidden by this cylinder. And after that we have to mark those holes there. To mark the holes, first we mark the centers from here, 15 millimeters and 120 millimeters. From this 15 millimeters and 120 millimeters. Repeat line from here 15 millimeters and come down by 60 millimeters. 60, 80 millimeters. It should be 80 millimeters, okay, by 20 millimeters, and repeat line from this end 15 millimeters, come down by 80 millimeters. Okay, now we have to draw the hole. These are the hole centers, this and this. Circle, this has center, radius 5 millimeters. Repeat circle, this intersection, and this is 5 millimeters. Repeat circle, this has center, 5 millimeters. Repeat circle, this has center, 5 millimeters. Okay, and now this circle and this circle, they will not be visible, so recent inputs, match properties of this to this line and to this. Those are the hidden holes, and match properties of this to this to this to this and to this. Okay, come out of the command. So, and now we have to show the two ribs there. First rib is from the mid center of this 35 millimeters, and from here 5 millimeters. Come out of the command. First we have to get this point of tangency. We'll project it from the front view. From here we'll draw that line. That rib will come up to this line. Okay, so now line from the end of this go up by 5 millimeters, and just draw a line. Later we'll trim it. Again from here draw 5 millimeter line, and then draw a line like this. Now trim this portion, and this portion, also that cylinder outline here. So that's how the rib looks like. And then remove this line, projectors. Escape. Okay, so that is the rib. Now similar rib on this side. Line from the center of this here 5 millimeters up, draw a line, then down by 10 millimeters and up to this line. Delete. Repeat line from here 5 millimeters down and then horizontal line. Enter. Now trim this line and this line and delete this line. Now we have to make these two lines dashed. This line and this line, they must be dashed. So select this and select this. Properties, hidden lines, and then light type scale will make it 0.1. Enter. Close. Escape. So that is a rib which is not visible when you see from the top. So that completes the front view and top view. Now we have to draw the left side view. Left side view will be to the right of the front view. Take alignment. This will be a rectangle of 80 by 15. 80. Enter. 15. Enter. 80 down by 15. And then these two edges are not visible. So from here go up by 5 millimeters and then 80 millimeters. Match properties of this to this. So that is the base. Now we have to show those holes. Line from here 15 millimeters down by 15 to the right by 5 millimeters and up by 15 to the left by 10 and down by 15. That is one hole. And now we have to mark one more hole from here 15 down by 15 to the right by 5 up by 15 to the left by 10 down by 15. Okay, now match properties of this to this to this and to this, and those axes have to be shown. Match properties of this to this and to this. So that is the base. Now cylinder will be seen as a rectangle. So line from the center of this go up by 60 by 60 and to the right by 30, down by 35, to the left by 60, up by 70, 70, to the right by 60 and down by 35. So that is the cylinder. Now we have to mark the hole line from here, go up by 25, to the left by 60, down by 50, to the right by 60. That is the hole. So recent inputs match properties of this to this and to this. That is the hole. Now remove this line, remove this line and remove this line. So remove this line. Now draw center line from the middle of this to the end of this, and then we have to draw the rib. Support is there from both ends. So from here draw a support here and here like this. Okay, now we have to show the rib. For showing the rib, first we get the point of tangency here, that is the projector. Now from the center of this to the right by 5 mm and go up there. You just draw a line, we'll trim later. Repeat line from the end of this 5 millimeters up there. Okay, and then trim this. Now we can remove that projector. This projector you just drill it. So that the rib, and in this portion there is no edge, so trim this portion. So that is the rib as seen, and there is another rib on the other side which coincides with this. That completes the side view. You just check whether you have shown all those things. You have shown the base, you have shown the slot, you have shown the holes, you have shown the cylinder, hole, and then the rib, and also the support. So that completes the side view. Write dimensions as shown in the figure, and then finish by drawing thick lines to represent visible outlines and edges. Also you must notice that these two lines, though they are dashed lines, because they are so small they look like continuous lines. So when you draw by manually, you must show them as dashed lines. So that completes the drawing.